Hello, thank you for staying tuned to my channel where we do our best to simplify the practice of quantity surveying. You're welcome to another episode where uh, we shall be discussing on fluctuation claims. As quantity surveyors and project managers in the build industry, we know that fluctuation claims are inevitable in any volatile market where the prices are not certain within some given period. We must certainly deal with the issue of fluctuation. Basically, that is why in such environment, measurement contracts are most often applicable because it gives rooms for such kind of changes. And for a measurement contract, the final cost of the project cannot be ascertained until the project is concluded. So this gives rooms for additional for the contract price to be adjusted to reflect what the market is saying at every point in time. So having said this, what is then fluctuation? Fluctuation is an optional contractual provision that's inserted in a contract to take care of changes, like I rightly said, changes in prices of materials and labor. And the JCT form of contract gave three options, the option A, B, and C. I think the option A is the one that allowed the adjustment of the contract sum for in case there is changes in the cost of levy, fee, uh, taxes, and the likes. While the option B is the one that allows for the adjustment of the contract sum when material and labor price changes in the market. While the option C is the one that allows the changes of the contract price using a formula method. So having said that, like I did told us that we are going to do some practical illustration on how to go about fluctuation when you come across it in the contract that you are administering. So one of the most important thing that has to be one of the most important ingredients that has to be inserted in the contract is either the base date or a schedule of basic rate that you have to insert the prices of those basic items that are listed on that schedule of basic rate. If that now becomes the reference point. But if it is the base date that you're expected to insert, usually the date that you submit your tender can be referenced as the base date, so that whatever price those items were during that date that is taken as the base date will be what will be used to compare the price you are buying going forward. So, and this prices, if there are upward movement, it is a plus to not, it is a plus. The money, whatever differential between the base price and the price, the current price will be paid back to the contractor. Likely also, if the price goes down below the the market price, the client is expected to get a refund. So it is not just a one-way thing, but the contractor would not bring forth a claim where it is injurious to him that will it affect him. So if it is a negative claim or there is a reduction in the market, he will not alert the client. So that is why it's expected of the client's rep to always also be vigilant and know what the markets are saying, so that him as well can as well lay claims from the contractor if there are changes that is of benefit to the client. So having said that, we'll just quickly run through some illustration that I've done on my screen. As you can see, I have a summary sheet for reinforcement, diesel, and cement. For the reinforcement, it is a positive claim to the contractor, while for the diesel is a positive trend also for the contractor, while for the cement is a negative claim to the contractor. So he's going to refund the 1,070,000 to the client. So, like I did told us, I just brought out some items like this now. Take this as your schedule of basic rates for cement, granite, sand, diesel, and reinforcement. As at the time of tender, this was the cost of cement, which is 7,500, while granite was 10,000 per ton, while sand was 6,500 per ton, while diesel was 900 per liter, while reinforcement was 500 per ton. So, and we are going to take the month of September in review. We are going to review what happened in the month of September. So for steel, in the month of September, a subcontractor, a supplier that supplied reinforcement by name Global Investment Limited, on the 25th supplied a 124.59 tons at a rate of 550. He supplied on the 26th of September a 50 ton for 650. Then on the 27th of September, he supplied 80 ton for 450. And like I did say, this is the reference basic rate, which is 500. So if you make the difference between 550, if you check the difference between 550 and 500, you have a 50,000 differential, while you have a 150,000 differential for 2026, while you have a 50,000 negative differential on the 27. So why I had to do this is for us to know that it is not always a win-win. Like I did said, the client also has to, the client rep has to put his ears on ground to know what is happening in the market, so that when the contractor is presenting, if he finds any time that probably the contractor is keeping that the prices are lower and he does not want to insert the negative claim so that his money will not reduce, you can bring it forward to him and said, on this date, this was the going price from the same supplier that you bought from. So he can equally do whatever the computation is to reduce the contractor's claim. So as you can see, a simple table, the dates of supply, the supplier's name, the invoice numbers, the units, the quantity, the actual price, the fluctuation unit price, which is the differential between the actual price and the base price. So now you have a 9,729,500 to refund to the contractor. For AGOs as well, you have a 900 as the base price, and this were the prices that Woodbury is a supplier, and he supplied on the 8th, 12th, 16th, 20th, and 28th September. And these are the prices: 1,150, 1,002, 1,180, 1,003, and 850. And these are the differential in prices between the base and the actual price. And this is what is due to the contractor. Having attached all the necessary way bills, the invoices, and also if there are publications on the dailies that shows where the manufacturer has said, due to raw materials increase at the global market, they are now going to increase their prices to reflect what actually they bought the raw materials. You can attach it so as to prove to the client that actually there was a change from the market due to this. So also all of those documents you attach it to if the client's representative's job, he can check through those documents, and if he find merit in all of your submissions and your attachment, he will approve this amount. Also for cement, the same thing, covenant supplied on the 1st, 8th, 12th, 16th, and the 20th and 28th of November of September. And these are the bags that he supplied: 2,500 bags, 3,200 bags, 4,218 bags, 4,000 bags, and 5. And these are their prices, and these are the differential. Because the cement now fell on the 28th of September. It fell down from 7.5 to 6.3, and there's a 1,200 differential. It now negates all the positive that were up here. Now there's a 6,240,000 that the client ought to lay claim. So after summing it up, the contractor is supposed to return a 1,070,000 back to the client. So in summary, if you come to the summary sheet, you see you have a positive, and you have a negative, and what is due to the contractor in the month of September will be 20,459,500 naira. Haven't attached all the necessary documents for the client's rep to check through and ascertain that your claims are in order. And most often, if the materials in question have been utilized on the project, maybe the client wants to go see physically, and some part of the material has been utilized on the project, it is also easy, because the month in review, the total concrete production for that month, can help you ascertain since you know the ratio of cement to either is a PCC concrete or a RCC concrete, you know what the quantity of cement consumption for each grade of concrete is. You can do your computation to have some basic idea. Plus or minus 5% is not far from it. You can ascertain from that. The reinforcement, you can as well do the same thing. You know the total work that has been done, the beams, the columns, and all the slabs that have been cast. You do your computation, you add the weights and all. It tells you plus or minus if actually those materials were actually delivered on site or not. So having done that, you now approve, and this amount will be paid. So in summary, this is the easiest way that I can go in explaining to us how you can handle, you can deal with fluctuation claims in contract when you find one. So if my illustration have been able to help you throw more light to your understanding on the fluctuation, please leave a comment on my page, like my page. Also, if you're a newcomer to you're watching my video for the very first time, don't end without subscribing to my page. And if you have not subscribed and you've been following me for some time, please do encourage me by subscribing to my page, so that I can continue to turn out materials that are helpful to our professional pursuit. Thank you. See you on the next episode. Bye for now.